Hey, kids, and welcome to our podcast.
We're just two girls just talking about being bros, honestly.
Except, unless if you're watching, actually if you're listening to, you'll notice that the sound waves from me to Victory are being blocked by our guest.
I'm the guest. I'm Alejandro.
Thank you to clear it up that you are the guest, not your name. No one wants to know your name. We're just going to refer to you as guest.
I'm nervous, okay? It's my first time on the show.
You have to pretend it's not here. We're just awkwardly sitting back to back.
Like,
just having a conversation.
What's it called? Not the last dinner. The last supper. The last supper style.
Okay, I can do that.
But we do have a guest here. His name is Alejandro. Thanks for coming on. But before you forget, follow us on all our socials. We got Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and any podcast platforms that you want to listen to.
Heck yeah, they're all on screen now. Do it.
Do it now. Thanks. But anyways, so yeah, obviously the elephant in the room is Alejandro being like 17 feet taller than us. What is it? It feels like literally I'm looking in the display and I'm like, it looks like
it's a little
looks
pyramid.
like you're so much closer to the camera because of how much bigger you are. But yeah, so Alejandro is a good friend of ours, a friend of ours.
I'm working towards good friend.
He's hoping that at the end of this podcast, he'll make it to good friend.
Yeah.
I don't have that feeling, but that's okay. I love the effort. Anyways, you're from our dance group now, officially. A non-Ukrainian in a Ukrainian dance group. We love to see it. What can I say? Are you just going to be mute the whole time?
No. Okay. Oh, I thought...
He's warming up.
I'm warming up, yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely weird. It's definitely weird. I didn't think I'd be joining a Ukrainian dance group ever in my life. But it's been a really good experience, you know?
As Justin Bieber says, never say
never. Never say never.
I don't like Justin Bieber, but we'll keep going.
All right, everyone, and say thanks Alejandro for being here today.
That's the wrong thing to say on this podcast.
Wrong move.
You have to pretend at least.
Okay. He's great. But back to me. We had so I tried to join in October. Then I broke my foot.
For the second time.
And people thought I wasn't coming back. And then I randomly came one day. And everyone was happy to see me, and I stayed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk about padding that story up. No. So I reached out to him because I was like, it's October. This man is nowhere to be seen. And then he's like, yeah, sorry, I actually broke my foot. And I was like, okay. And he's like, but I'll be back in the new year. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever, NBD. The new year comes and I'm like, yeah, you better show your face. So I was like, where the heck you at? And then he actually showed up and then everyone else was surprised. But obviously I was the reason that he was there because I was like, I will break your other foot if you don't join. So,
right.
Lo and behold, he's here.
Yeah, she just really, really, really wanted me to join. It had like nothing to do with the fact that we only have like 4 guys. Well, it's growing now. It's growing. The guy.
So pack it up.
The guy. I'm a core member now. You can't make me leave.
I don't know. I could still outdance you. So I don't know if you add that much to the group. So
it's not that impressive to say that you can outdance someone that's been dancing for 4 months. I'm sorry.
So then don't try to act like you could outdance me. But no, it's also because I am extremely talented, both in guy dancing and girl dancing.
She is.
So I want them all. Literally, even our male dance instructor was like, "Damn, she's good," and I was like, "Keep the change." But the issue isn't the fact that you've only been dancing for 4 months and I'm better than you. It's the fact that you could dance for the rest of your life and I could stop now. We meet up at 98 and I'd still outdance you.
Well, no one's doing a preseka at 98. Like, I'm sorry, girl.
She will be. She will be.
I will.
She will be.
That's the one thing I want to keep in my age. Not my mental health. No. Not my physical brain. No, I don't care. The ability to outdance any man at 98.
Give me 2 years and some knee therapy, and I'll be right. I'll be right there with you. Like, I'll be right there.
Yeah. Okay. You guys heard it here first, folks.
That'll be a video on our
So
channel.
if someone wants to sponsor Alejandro's knee therapy, let us know. But yeah, so you got the questions for Roxanne's beauty soon. So let's go back. Let's go way back when. How we're gonna go all the way back to our first meeting to how he ended up here today because I still don't know fully. Unfortunately, he's just somehow he appeared today, and I was like, oh, was that today? That's weird.
Okay. like the meme.
It sounds like you're just have monitors and bullying him.
That's what I'm saying. Usually you fight back more, so now it just makes it seem like I'm just mean. But you try. Well, I mean,
No,
I
it was
demolished you
planned.
even live.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, but I'm not gonna fight back, so it looks like you're just aggressive on your podcast.
I am though, but I am aggressive on my podcast. I never deny it. Heck, I say the complete opposite. But don't worry. But yeah, so it started back. Like I knew of you in elementary school, and then because we had mutual friends. I mean, I had friends that knew you. I don't know if you had any friends, but.
Oh, I had a lot of friends growing up. Yo, okay.
We try to tell the truth on this podcast.
Yeah, no, I knew of Roxanne, like, I think grade 7, grade 8. I had seen her around, but I didn't know her name. Like, I had no idea what her name was. But I remembered the face.
Most people did not. They were all English, and then I was like, I'm the Ukrainian. No one knew how to say my name. But that's fair enough. And then eventually in grade 12, somehow we ended up sitting next to each other on the way to our grade 9 orientation. We were counselors for grade 9 orientation.
Yeah.
And we ended up just, our cabins were close to each other, so we talked, and then he just randomly appeared on our doorstep. Like a baby left out of firehouse.
Yeah, it was Mel. Mel actually convinced me to reach out and dance. Like, she's like, yeah, you should come. It's fun. I'm like, really? Like, Ukrainian dance? And this is where she just straight up lied to me. She's like, yeah, it's easy. She told me it was easy. Like, the biggest...
Some of us, it comes naturally. What can I say?
Shut up. Like, I was like, it took me so long just to get the basics down. But once you have, I can't even say I have the basics down. I'm like, yeah.
You're still talking a couple months in the future.
Yeah, it's gonna be a work in progress. But she didn't lie when she said it was fun. So I'm glad about that.
And look where you are now. You have such great friends. You're having such a great time.
He's having so much fun.
You're getting better every day.
Yeah, this is the support I'm looking for. You know.
He's gotten better since his first day.
How much better?
Better. It's progress. You know our names now.
No, I know. No, and this is like a really strong community too. Like, everyone here likes to hang out. Everyone here likes to just chill, and it's like almost like life friends kind of vibe. So I really like it.
That's good.
For some. Some of us are planning to ditch you the minute the year-end concert's over.
Those are fake friends.
Or merely dance acquaintances.
But you asked me to join next year, so...
Where? Show me the text.
It was live. You were like, please, Alejandro, we need guys.
That's actually how I speak exactly.
No one's gonna believe me now.
Well, yeah, no one's gonna believe you anyways.
No, they will.
Guys, leave a comment down below if you believe Roxanne or Alejandro.
Stay tuned.
But yeah, and then...
We went to high school together. I have a question for you. Because I think I only started speaking to you this year.
Yeah.
Did you have any idea who I was? No, like, you can say no, because I made it very well known to not make myself known in high school.
Yeah, that was her goal.
Really?
Yeah,
I knew who you were. Just because you, like, Aresta would talk about you sometimes.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
I knew of the Yuki squad. I just never, like, associated.
Got it.
Big mistake, yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Huge.
Luckily, you're here to rectify it now. But...
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Because I feel like you're such a good friend of, like, mine now. And, like, yeah, I'll be the good... Oh, you have too much negativity? I'll bring some positive.
Yeah, it's some good cop, bad cop stuff.
But yeah,
No. I haven't been done brooding about this. What did you say? Say it again.
What?
Say it again.
I don't even remember what I said.
No, I do.
You said positivity?
It's too much negativity.
Yeah.
No. How dare you? Hey guys, welcome back to 2 Girls Being Bros. It's actually now just the Roxanne show. Okay? Because these two, canceled. Over.
Well, me and Victor will just go shopping.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
We'll just scour around downtown. Have a good time.
Have fun.
It's cool if you're hurt. It's cool.
Have fun.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Have fun.
You know who the new trio is, right?
No.
It's me, Victor, and Nadia.
Okay.
That's the new trio.
Have fun. You see how she chucked me out the window for just a pile of garbage?
Whoa, settle down.
You start crying. You're like, enough. That's easy. That's enough.
My eyes are itchy too now.
You're like crying. You're like, yeah, guys. So, yeah. Keep saying your story.
I was gonna say, yeah. So yeah, I feel like we only started hanging out at the beginning of this year properly because you broke your foot. Yeah, and you're lucky You're lucky because she would have held that over your head so hard. But you're lucky that in our friend group someone chopped his ankle off with an axe. So you're breaking your foot isn't that bad.
I still hold it over him.
I know.
Over him. The fact he broke his foot twice. Hold up. Okay, so he broke the same foot twice, and the whole idea behind breaking your body is that your body heals it stronger so that it doesn't happen again, because it's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me again, because that's freaking embarrassing. And then he broke his foot again. Like, what are you, 90? 90-year-olds are the ones who don't freaking heal when they break something. Yeah, and then he's like, oh, old people break their hips all the time. Yeah. They also lose their sight and their ability to walk. Like, they're not rejuvenating themselves. You're what, 23? 24?
24, yeah.
24. And when did you break your foot the first time?
I broke it in house league basketball when I was in grade 9.
Not asking for the backstory.
Okay, yeah, 13, and then again at 23. So it's kind of like a
anniversary.
Yeah, it's like a passport picture type of thing. So when I'm 33, I'm not walking. Like, I'm just gonna be bedridden. Wait until I'm 34, and then yeah, should be good. I'm trying to lift this 10-year curse. You know, when I was 3, I could just barely walk, so there's no way I was gonna break my ankle. But
why
13.
Why walking at 3?
Yeah, I walked at 2, but like.
Why would you walk at 2?
That's when people start walking.
Like 1.
Oh,
I was a late bloomer.
5.
It's fine. I could speak before I could walk. I'm a weird baby.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell you learn how to speak before you walk because you broke your foot twice. Like, anyways, what were you saying, Adrian?
I don't remember.
Oh, lucky that he broke his foot.
Oh yeah, because you're lucky that Adrian chopped his ankle off.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, no. So what? So another guy that we dance with, Adrian. Shout out if you're watching. I don't know if you watch these, but if you do, he put an axe through his ankle and ended up going so far in that he like nicked his bone and technically broke his ankle because he chopped his own ankle. So, but no one's.
Yeah, I know, but like nothing's embarrassing as that.
That's pretty embarrassing. Yeah.
Yet, I mean, if someone somehow outdoes that, I'm gonna be shocked.
Do you think a third ankle breaking would be as bad as that?
Yeah. That's just so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Because you're out for how long? Like, Adrian, he did it once, but three times. How many times are you gonna break your bones?
I don't know.
You know, like drink some milk.
And you know what? Like, it took a while. It took 4 months. I feel like it should be faster. I don't know.
Do you want to get it checked out? But yeah, so that's how we met Alejandro. Now we hang out and see him at dancing. And then we have like rehearsals 4 times a week, so we see him a bunch.
Yeah, a lot of dancing.
I don't know what you're doing. We're dancing.
I'm in the boys section.
You're doing something.
I'm taking some baby steps. Slavko and Misha are good teachers, so learning some stuff. And then there's some other guys that are experts there. And then me and Adrian are kind of like absorbing, you know? We're like sponges.
But if the sponges were wet and not absorbing anything.
Yeah. So we need to like just be wrung out and then we'll start absorbing again.
How long is that going to take, you think?
I don't know. I'll let you know.
You're like doing the math in your head. You're like, oh, that doesn't work. That's not going to work. But listen, that's okay. Well, yeah, fine. I'll admit it. I'm glad you joined, but only because you make it so easy to roast you. Like, literally, like, I will demolish Alejandro. He'll keep coming back for more. I don't know. Do you like being hurt? Oh, clearly you broke your ankle twice or foot, whatever. Do you enjoy pain?
I like the banter, you know? Like, like you're for roasting, Oksana, you're kind of like final boss. I haven't beat you yet.
Never
but
will.
When I do, like, that's gonna be like height of my life type of status. Like when you say like, oh, damn, Alejandro, you really got me. Oh,
I say it all the time. Ironically, though.
No, I don't need the irony. I need like, man, you beat me. Oh, it's gonna feel great.
Okay, so fun fact: Alejandro for some reason is obsessed with shotgun. That's specific. He thinks that I'm obsessed with shotgun, so he's obsessed with it, which makes me obsessed with it. But anyway, so one time him and Victor went shopping together, And then he literally made Victory drive him all the way to my place because it would make more sense to drop him off. Okay? Little does he know, my fuel is spiked. So this man thinks he got me, that he's finally shotgun, and I have to ride in the car with him being shotgun. No, I was gonna run to Victory's house. Like, I was ready. I was like, no.
She would too. I told you what happened.
She started running. I was shook.
And I would have. Like, if you didn't give it up, I actually would have run to Victory's just as
I know. I didn't think you had it in you. I thought, it was late at night. You have 17 jobs. You're tired.
Well, those are all true. But my spike works harder. It's like, like.
Okay, you'll learn eventually.
Yeah. No, I in my books it was checkmate, right? Like, I can't do anything if she's already in shotgun, but I was in shotgun. Like, I had all the power.
So you thought.
Victory was like, hey, I'll drop you off and then I'll pick up Roxanne. I'm like, just go to Roxanne. It's like, I just want to say hi. Like, I had such evil intent.
I knew from the beginning when he was like, we'll be there. And it's like, I was like, don't worry, I'll run. From that moment, I put on my running shoes and I was like, I'm running.
Yeah.
It was a losing battle.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You could maybe one day. No.
We'll see.
Never. Just because you care about it. If you didn't care about it, I probably would have been like, oh, sweet, whatever. I'll let you ride in it. But no. Now that I learned that you care about it, game over. Also, you don't know the rules of shotgun. So did we tell? I can't remember if I told you. So we were riding in another guy that danced with us car on the way to Victory's house. My butt's like in the seat, in the front seat, like shotgun. Alejandro, he has the back door open. He's about to slide in, and then he's like, can I get shotgun?
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
It's whoever sees the car first and yells shotgun. That's the rule.
My butt was in the seat.
Then get your butt off the seat. I yelled shotgun.
Even Nastia's like, what's wrong with you? But yeah, and I was like, it's wrong. But yeah, so your weird obsession with shotgun is...
justified.
No, it's weird. Okay.
I'll get it one day. I'm just like... I just don't know how. I'm still trying to figure out the methods.
That's
like
fair.
I feel like even if I marry Victory, she still wouldn't give me shotgun over Roxanne.
No.
So
well, it's like I don't care, but it's just,
First of all, you're thinking Victory's giving
I have no control.
No, the driver has the power.
No, not when I'm in town.
Victory,
I'm the sheriff in town.
You have to know your rights. Like, that's your whip. Like, she doesn't even have a license.
I have her back.
She has the shotgun.
She knows that of anyone who's in shotgun, I have the most freaking help with. Oh my gosh. I taught this girl how to back out of her own freaking driveway. Okay? If anyone's helping her in shotgun, it's me.
That means her driving instructor has just as much shotgun rules as you do.
No, because I probably taught her more than her driving instructor did.
No.
She didn't. You never learned how to back out of your own driveway.
Well, yeah, because I didn't take in my driveway. My driveway's different.
You never.
Yeah.
It's
different, yeah.
I've seen some things that your driving instructor probably hasn't.
You've definitely seen the worst of my driving, for sure.
So,
but I think I'm a pretty good driver overall. Would you say?
Yeah, she's actually a great driver. Like,
I don't know. You concussed me yesterday.
Like,
but anyways, sorry. Do you want to wear my skin? Just real quick.
What do you mean?
You're like.
So like, weird question, but when you're on a flight, do you assert dominance and take it?
First of all, I've only been on a flight twice, and I shared it with my siblings, so of course I assert dominance with my siblings.
Right.
No, I'm a half. I'm a half and half. So I'm the person on the outside is responsible for taking theirs, and then you follow through that way.
But there's not enough sometimes. Like, there's only like there's 3 and then there's 2. That's it.
Well, yeah, but then so my armrest would be this one, and Victory's would be the outside, and then you pick one.
And you get both because you're in the middle, the worst spot.
You can't really. You also can't even take both unless you're trying to like sit like this.
No, I take one, and I just do it right away, and I'm just like, mine.
Yeah, one man did that to me at a wedding. He stole my fork, and then I was like, and my brother took his fork, the proper fork, and I sat there forkless.
You ate with your hands?
Yeah. No, eventually there was a spare seat, and I was like, I'm taking that fork. And then someone sat down, and I was like, listen, if they don't have a fork, that's not my business. Yeah. They can go deal with someone else. It's their fault for coming late to the table. What were we talking about, though?
I don't know. I just like had a picture of just like a grown man eating chicken with a spoon just because he has no fork. Sorry. Okay, moving on.
You don't just get to say that and then say, okay, moving on. Like,
it was kind of crazy in the nicest way possible. Like before you came along in the friend group,
yeah,
I was definitely the brunt
What do you mean?
Of all the jokes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel like we kind of split it. Maybe it means a little bit more towards you. Sorry about that, but
yeah. I've been taking a lot of the group anger. I don't know what it.
Open your mouth, the both of you. Open your mouths to say something stupid, and then you're shocked when someone freaking says that you guys said it was stupid. Like.
It was so stupid that it was brilliant. Like there's just like complexities in the stupidness that you just wouldn't understand.
You also just in the stupidness instead of in the stupidity.
You're actually gonna break my brain. Wait up.
Nothing.
But Victory understands what I'm talking about.
Yeah. She'll let nothing
slide. It's called two sides of the same coin, baby.
2 coins of the same side. That's what you were about to say.
Yeah, and then I corrected myself because I have a filter in my own head that actually edits what I say instead of you guys who just says it and then tries to argue that what you said was right and that I'm wrong. Like, oh my gosh, the two of you, I can't. There'll be times where I'm straight up talking to Victory about one thing and then she's like talking about something else and I'm like, girl, no, that's not what I'm saying right now. But listen, I love her nonetheless.
Thank you.
Take the brunt of the jokes. And who texts me every morning, good morning, cow?
That's justified. That's a good one, actually.
Thanks.
See? We all bully each other. You guys are the ones that complain about it.
Me and Victory need to team up in order to, like, stand a chance.
So 4 brain cells instead of 2.
Mm-hmm. But that means you just have 2 brain cells, so we have a chance.
No, she was saying that we have 2 brain cells. We each have 2 brain cells.
And I've got many more than 2.
How many do you have?
Probably like
87.
87.
Now it's 86 after hearing that.
Okay, so how'd you get that many? Like, help us out.
I was just born with it. And I worked them out just like my body. That's why I have phenomenal muscles. And that's why do you think I'm such a good dancer? It's because I work out and I try and I nail everything.
Sometimes I'll glance over and I'll look at Roxanne and dance, and she's just flexing in the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
I don't just do that at dance. I did it today in the Jeep.
Yeah.
Like,
it's everywhere.
Like,
it's
what
everywhere.
is going on?
Listen, I'm admiring the art. Mm-hmm. It's an art. Why go to an art gallery when you are the art? All I need is a mirror, and then it's fun.
Yeah, we went to an art gallery, and people thought that Andri and Oksana were dating because they had a really cute photo, and they just decided to lay down on the ground, like, for no reason.
That was just
that was me. That was me.
Oh, that
Andri
was
just went later just because he knew he was going to ruin the photo. Because he knew I wanted the photo alone. But no, I went to lie down and then joked that I was the art. But yeah, and what about it? You're just jealous that we got a nice photo and you didn't. How many photos do you have from that night? 0. Yeah.
I have some good ones, but all the photos you took were heavily distorted. That
was the mirror, not the photo.
My hair was touching 4 frames at the same time. Okay, I'll chill here.
No, okay. I love you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm just joshing. Clearly, it's your first time on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. It's a learning curve for everyone.
I'm a rookie.
Oh, yeah? Everyone? Not this guy.
No, not that guy. Oh, you're our first... No, you're not. Never mind.
Sorry. Did you say first male guest?
No, because we've only had our brothers, but we also had Dino. So,
true.
Never mind.
True.
I haven't met Dino.
Do you know who he is? He's the winner of MasterChef.
Really?
Yeah.
No
we got him, yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
He
follows us on
winner
Instagram, right?
of MasterChef.
Oh no, it was we had to do it through a phone call, but yeah, the winner of MasterChef. We went to we met him.
Yeah.
We went to his pop-up store in was it 3rd or 4th year?
I think 3rd.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I was teaching dance. Yeah, I remember we like hustled. We like made the last reservation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was in 3rd year, and then we went to his pop-up. He recognized us, and we talked.
Way.
We talked to his at the time his girlfriend then, and it was fun. Honestly, he was like pretty busy because obviously he's running the show. But yeah, it was one of Victory's favorite meals because he ran like a fully vegan thing. If you guys want to check out that episode, make sure you do. We literally spoke to the winner of MasterChef. Like that man has met Gordon Ramsay.
Cool.
So, crazy.
And he was vegan, and he like everything he did was vegan, and he still won MasterChef.
And the food was so good. Like
it was.
You
amazing.
Could not tell it was vegan. Like if you had it, you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah. It was really scary.
It was insane.
I was like,
and it was so good. And I usually don't feel that way about food because I don't really care about food.
Did you go back?
So no, I never did. I wanted to.
Damn, that sucks.
When are we going, guys? Yeah.
Sometimes you say things like that, and I never know if you're serious or not.
Well, I'm like a little nervous because then you're like, do we know you?
There's too many, like, at times I pause because there's too many angles I could roast you from, and I just want to pick the best one possible, but then I'm like, I could say them all, you know?
Yeah, I'm trying to overload your senses. Yeah. See, it worked. Like, you had like 4 or 5 good ideas there, but you couldn't say like any of them.
I can say all of them. It's going to be an hour long.
Yeah. How long's the podcast?
Yeah, you tell us. I'm so glad I made so many friends. Tell us. How long are our podcasts?
They're between an hour 20.
Some of them went a little longer than that, but fine. I'll let it slide.
Right.
Okay. Have you watched a single one of our videos?
No, I haven't watched the video.
Get out. Get out. This is done. We're done. I'm kidding.
So is the video just this? Or are there
For
like...
our podcast,
Yeah.
we release our videos, and then we also make videos.
Yeah.
It's fun.
We have
Really fun.
our podcast is every second week, and then between those weeks we have a YouTube video, which has kind of turned into once a month. It's a book club with Nadia,
yeah.
and it wasn't supposed to be every second week, but it just turned into that. And then we do a fun video.
Book club is sick. I would join the book club.
Well,
You're not invited.
you can buy the book and read at home.
Leave a comment down below and share your thoughts.
So what did you guys read then?
You're not coming in. You're not entering the book club. You have to find out with the rest of the people.
Alright, you know what? I'll do my research. I'll see if it's even good. And then I'll join.
Again, not invited. Again.
Well, it's open to everyone to join if everyone else wants to join.
Everyone except Alejandro.
But like not in person.
Yeah. Okay,
At home,
okay,
you
gotcha.
read your
At
book
home.
and then
Okay,
you
I'll
speak
read
with us at home.
At home was mentioned way too many times. Like way too many.
Well, we wanted to make sure you got the hint.
Leave a comment at home. Read at home. Buy your book at home. Like what? Okay, I'll stay at home. I think I got it, Victory. I did. Okay, ask me more questions.
I take the point of the jokes. And then look at you. Yeah. Everyone says I'm the mean one, but they don't know Victory. She's got a sharp tongue.
No, but
I
Victory's are
roast
good.
people, she stabs them.
Yeah. Yeah, she caught me like talking to myself once. Yeah. That one hurt.
That's
Anyway,
my favorite
let me restart
story.
the camera and then you have to tell the story. Victory's harsh. Everyone literally says that I'm the mean one, but Victory's the harsh one.
Yeah,
Give
because
it where it's due.
they just come out of nowhere. Like that's the issue. Like with Roxanne, you can tell that she's like waiting to pounce. But Victory is just like sleeping snake, like just out of nowhere. Like you just get demolished. Same with Nastia too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So Alejandro's he's gone through some times. I'm shocked that he's still considered us friends. Where do we okay, let's start with the van story.
Chronological order.
So let's start. Alejandro's talking, and like the funny thing is I thought he was talking to Adrian. So I was kind of listening. I was like, oh, it's whatever, it's a story. It doesn't seem like he's like just talking to Adrian, like telling him a secret or whatever. He's just kind of talking. And like, but I thought it was like this, kind of like you're talking to the abyss, but the person's listening. Like you just don't want to like sit there because you're sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. And then Victory just goes like, who are you talking to?
Because this is what's backstory. So we sit in Oksana's brother's van after dancing. Long story. Anyways, and we always just chill there. So we're sitting in the back of the van. It's a huge van, by the way. It's like a UPS truck without anything in it, kind of that vibe. Not UPS, whatever, the mail ones, whatever. Anyways, so we're sitting, and then we're all just talking, chilling, and then I see Alejandro so intensely talking, but looking straight out the window. And then I look around, and like Nastia's not looking at him, Adrian's not looking at him, Oksana's not looking at him. I'm not looking at him.
But he wasn't looking at me.
Yeah,
I was looking at him
no, but like,
listening.
okay, yeah, but like no one.
He was like looking.
Yeah, and like
right through me to the window.
And he was so intensely staring at the window that I thought someone was outside the car or something. Because like I've never, you were so intensely just talking out the window. So I asked you, who are you talking to? I didn't mean it in a mean way.
It turns out no one was listening, and it was just so.
Because the thing is, like, that happens to me all the time, where I'll tell a story and like. You know when you're in like a group setting, you tell a story and then no one ends up listening, right? And it's like that thing. But then, yeah, okay, whatever. That happens to me a lot. But then I'll just stop because I can see no one's talking. And I'm like, oh, that's embarrassing. Whatever. I stop. You were so intensely, like, you were committed to finishing that story that's what got me. Because like if I was in that situation, I would have stopped. But you were gonna finish that story no matter what. Like you were not leaving that van until you got every word out, no matter who listened to. Yeah. That's what shocked me. That's why I asked. So I was like, there must be someone there if you haven't stopped.
From my perspective.
Yeah, please enlighten us.
I don't remember what the story was. But
I don't think anyone knows because no one was listening.
All eyes on me. I'm talking. Let's say the story is a minute long. Around the 20-second mark, like, I'm staring at Adrian, but I'm talking to everyone. And then Adrian looks away because someone else starts speaking. And then everyone else starts listening to that other person. But I'm not, like, gonna stop. So for 40 seconds, it was just me looking outside the window and just, like, blabbering. And I thought people might be, like, half listening, half not listening. But when I finished, I'm like, okay, people are just gonna keep listening to whoever's speaking. And then Victory out of nowhere. Who are you talking to? And I was like, oh God, what do I say? I couldn't muster up anything. I was just, because I knew
Your left brain wasn't working.
I wasn't talking to anyone. I literally wasn't. I just was interested in my own story, so I just kept talking. That's so sad now that I say that live. But yeah,
it took you saying it out loud to realize how sad it was.
No,
I respect your commitment though.
Yeah,
that's bold.
Yeah, it's bold. Yeah.
Just talk louder so people listen.
But someone else was talking.
No, they weren't.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No one was talking. People just went
That's
to their
why I
own
was so
conversations.
confused. Oh. Even more.
Yeah, no one, like, there wasn't one other story and you were talking, and while someone was talking, people were they just spread into their own little conversations. That's why I thought you were talking to Adrian, because we were all having separate conversations.
No, I was just in my own, like, little world.
Oh, I can't. That was so good. But was it the same night that when you touched Victor's? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And then also at some point in the night, Victor's just like, why are you touching my knee? And turns out Alejandro had his hand on her knee. And he's like, oh, I thought that was my knee. Sorry. And I was like, what does that even mean? Like, you were wearing tights.
Yeah.
So, like, she's wearing, like, black tights.
They kind of feel the same as my leg here.
But did you not notice that your own knee wasn't feeling the sensation of your hand?
No, I was tired and my knee was hurting after dance, so it just, like, it was all delayed. And I like rubbing my knees, right? It's just like an innate thing. So then I just,
and then
like,
you figured rubbing Victory's knees will be just as good too.
Yeah. You know what? There's a clip of a basketball player that does the same thing. That does the same thing, but did it once.
Grab my knee?
Not grab your knee, but grab someone else's knee.
Sorry, I thought that was mine. You left it there? You, like, that's the thing. It's not like, oh, when you touch it, you're like, oh, I don't feel my hand on my knee. You left it there, and then Victory, it took her a while. She was like, is this irony?
Yeah, I was so confused. Because, again, you didn't look at me, so you just grabbed my knee. I was like, and I was like, is this a joke? Is this a bit? Like, am I missing something? And nothing was said, nothing was addressed. You're just touching my knee. And I was like, I miss a story that you're like patting my knee. Like, that's so funny.
You're trying to get her attention.
Yeah, like, I was so confused.
No.
And then also my knee was a different direction than you, so you didn't.
No, they were touching.
Yeah, but you were this way and I was this way. So when you grabbed the, okay,
yeah, it's like you're feeling the thigh from the wrong place.
Yeah.
I felt no thigh. I felt just like a knee. Yo, and I went through it pretty quickly. When I figured it out.
Well, yeah, she really sat there in shock for 5 minutes. It's Victory. She won't say anything. She's giving you the benefit of the doubt. She's like, oh, he'll take it away. And then you were, and then she's like, why are you touching my knee?
Imagine, like, all the possibilities you have to go through to like see it as like an acceptable thing?
No, there's no possibilities that it is acceptable.
Is there a TikTok of this? Is there something of this? Is this a trend? No. Okay, this is weird. She was
just being polite. She was giving you the benefit of the doubt to stop.
Yeah.
That just made my day.
I just don't know how, like, you didn't feel the tight texture. Like, it's a very different texture than legs.
Yeah.
I could show you. It's like very similar.
Okay, we'll test it out tonight. We have dancing after this, but we'll live stream.
Yeah, now the joke is that we have the same knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. And then this further led to like Oksana's brother. And why don't we always preface by saying your name?
People don't recognize his name.
You guys have to keep up with the names. We'll write a list
Roxanne,
in the description so you guys know who
like
we
a
were referring
glossary.
to. A glossary, friend glossary. But then we started talking. Well, that just became the joke, the new joke of the van. And then it was like the joke, like that's how you like pick up girls in the club. Don't actually do that. That's weird.
Do not like.
And then Andrea was like, yeah, you'll do that, and then be like, don't mind though.
Yeah, my brother was just like, don't mind though.
Don't mind though.
Like, I don't know what that means to this day. Like, none of us figured out what.
But it's just so funny to quote.
Yeah.
Like, don't mind though.
Don't mind though.
Oh,
so now you're kept up with the inside jokes.
Yeah, and then also, I think this was the funniest thing.
She's waiting to tell the story.
When
she's waiting. She's like, it's been 38 minutes. It's like waiting to come out.
Like, let me see.
This is equivalent to my wide feet story. Yeah. This is your wide feet story.
When Victory was told that she has wide feet, I had to excuse myself because if I did it, I would have laughed straight in this woman's face, and then you would have laughed straight in this woman's face, and it would have been so bad. Our teacher is this woman, and then I went to the hallway and then I tried to get Victory's attention and make her laugh, but I was like,
it was a sad day.
So funny. Just when I remember, have you heard the rabbi story?
Oh my god.
I am so happy we managed to pull it together. So Melanie was organizing this thing, whatever, and then for some reason, like, it was just like a bunch of us like hanging out in a room, and then for some reason this rabbi comes and he's like, can I sing for you? And then he started singing. And Alejandro, like, there's nothing wrong with a rabbi singing.
No.
Yeah, no.
Just the fact that we somehow ended up, like, that was not how I pictured my night was gonna go. And then now there was a rabbi singing.
And, like, giving his full heart, like, and soul into this performance in a tiny room with, like, 6 people.
And it was also in Hebrew.
Yeah.
So not understanding a word, not a lick of this. And I was like, and he was, like, full, and I was just like, how did this man... He just got here. Like, he just showed up, and then was like, do you guys want me to... Like, I know a song. And then... And we, like, Victor's sitting... We were sitting in the same chair, so it was deadly. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, our bodies were, like, mildly touching, like, shoulder to shoulder. And, like, I was like, if Victory, like, gave, like, a little bit of a break, I would have just flooded laughter. Because there's nothing funny in the scenario. It was just the fact that this was not how we pictured night to go. And we're both, like, there. And I was literally, like, I had to, like, oh my gosh, I was genuinely, I was like, I can't look. I think I was on
we both turned, the instant that happened, we turned back to back. I went somewhere else. I remember I was staring at the floor, counting the specks on the tiles because I was like, if I look at her, if she breathes, if she like breaks, I'm gonna be crying,
we would have been
dying and laughing. And then how rude is that we're laughing in this lovely rabbi singing us a Hebrew tune?
He had a great, I could not outsing this man.
No, it was great, but like it's just like, why are we doing this right now? It wasn't like a choir thing. It wasn't a singing. It wasn't like a learning different religions.
And also, where did he come from?
Yeah,
like. Okay, like, I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And that was, oh my gosh, I was exhausted. Like,
my body hurt.
It was exhausting. Oh my gosh, we like left, and I was like, Victor, if you cracked, that would have been so bad. And there was one other time, I think it was in music class with in music where like he said something, and I was like, don't. I was like staring Victory down because I knew she was gonna laugh, so I was like, I was trying to make her laugh, and then she did look at me.
That happens a lot, and then we know too, right? Like that something's gonna happen, like something, and we both know, and then I instantly have to turn away from her. I'm like, I can't look at her; she doesn't exist. In this moment, and
I can tell that she's ignoring me, so it's funny. I'm like,
it's bad. And that was the same with the wide feet story. That was she brought that story up to everyone and everywhere. Like she brings this one up.
Who does that? That teacher just comes up to her, she's like, you got wide feet. Like, It's funny because I have wide feet too, so it's not even about me not making fun of her wide feet. I'm
just the context of my elementary school teacher coming up to me and asking me, "Hey, do you have wide feet?"
And then having a conversation with her,
and a full-on conversation, like, "Where do you buy your shoes? Like, how do they fit?" Like,
I was like, "I need to be excused."
And she literally, because we were sitting together, she literally got up and left the room because she was laughing, and I just see her like behind the teacher in the hallway crying, and I have to remain in conversation with my teacher so I don't laugh in her face about my wide feet. And she brought up that story to everyone. Every time, every person heard that, but like now it's now it's the Vine story.
Yeah. So, but anyways, so we're downtown or whatever. So the night started off with me already joking, like to Alejandro, like, "Sorry, sir, do we know you? Like, like, can we help you?"
We should skip this one. Right? We should maybe skip this one.
No, this is a great one. And then it's funny because he thought he could make fun of my laugh, but lo and behold, I am so secure with myself. You cannot make fun of my laugh. No money. But anyways, so I have this laugh where, so I'll mimic it. Watch your ears if you guys are just listening to audio. How does it go? That, right? So that's when like I'm genuinely laughing that it catches me off guard, and like I'm just like it just escapes me. So then he thought he got me. He's like, "Oh, what was that laugh?" It's funny because everyone tries to verse me, and I'm like, I'm just having a great time, maybe. But anyways, I was like, my plane laugh isn't that great either. Like, you guys have a more opportunity to hit me there. But anyways, so he's like, "Oh my gosh, like there's this Vine I want to see," like blah blah. Like he's like ready to roast me, all this stuff. And then, so he's playing the Vine, and it's like this one Vine where she's like, not to be racist, but Asian people suck. And then she does like the cough thing or whatever. So he's playing this video for us. Nastia looks at it and she's like, "Oh, is that you in high school?" It's like a full-on woman, and it was just so, Alejandro was so offended.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel? Tell us.
It was just like elation to disappointment, like
you thought you finally got me, and then
I had my moment. Felt like the tides were turning. The power imbalance that Oksana had, I was finally like grabbing little bits of it, like, yeah, I'm making everyone laugh, yeah, this is it, this is it. Like, now they're gonna start defending me from Oksana after this one roast. Like, all these thoughts are going in my head. I'm like, everyone gather around. Watch me take over this group right now. Watch. I show this Vine. I think this is a career-ending moment, right? Because the laugh is the same.
Well, it was. Just
yeah. And then I show everyone. I'm expecting just like people to just go on the floor laughing. Oksana to just, I don't know, maybe she'll just cry, put her head down.
I did cry.
We were close to Union Station. Maybe she knows her way home. Like, I really, like, I was like, yes, it's all been leading to this. All the roasts, all been leading to this. And I show it, and Nastia looks straight up, and she's like, "Is that you in high school?" And it's a girl. She has like boobs. Like, I'm like, what? Like, what is going on? Like, and then everyone is laughing, but at me. Like, I was like, what? What is happening? And then after that, like, I don't know. It was like one of those like call an ambulance, but not for me moments. And oh
but
god,
for you, it was you were saying call an ambulance, and for me,
yeah. For me.
You started off thinking it was gonna be, but not for me, but it ended up for you.
It was just like so funny.
You call for someone else, and then you have a heart attack. Most of the thing comes, so you had to hop in too.
Yeah,
it was so funny because you like literally gathered everyone like in a circle, like you hyped it up so much. You're like, this is
found, this is mine. You
and then Nastia just comes in and just boom, and it was like, oh. I mean, great story, not for you, but
not
like,
for you. For me, absolutely.
No, it was straight up murder. And you know what? Like, we went to that show. I bought Nastia some chips. Like, I thought we were having a good time.
No.
To be violated like that.
And then my favorite thing too is like whenever I roast Alejandro, Nastia is there laughing 10 out of 10 times, and he's always like, "She won't say it if you stop laughing." Like, first of all, I would, because I find it hilarious. Like, one time I straight up laughed at Adri for 10 minutes because I called him stupid, and it was just like that got me so good. I don't need other people to laugh. Nastia's just a bonus.
Yeah.
And it's just like he like sits there whenever I make a joke or something, and then they're all laughing, and he's like, if you don't have this, she doesn't have anything to say. She has no power.
No, the
It's
roast.
just like Andri. Andri does the same thing. Like one time someone laughed at me and then he was like, she's not funny.
Yeah. The roast quality is good, I'll admit it. But it's not like you have to cackle every time, you know? Like, it's kind of rude.
Listen, she can't help that she knows good humor.
No.
You'll get used to it.
Okay. Take me off the show.
I'm just saying I've been there.
No, okay.
Yeah, still am.
You want to swap?
I don't think she'll allow.
Why did you guys decide she's like the queen?
No, she's just.
I was just born with it.
No, what? You're just good at roasting.
I am.
So you're born with...
No one put me in this position. It just so happens that people try to fight me and I fight back. Other people roast others and I just slam back and they're like, oh,
No.
that's literally you. You thought it was going to be an easy
That's
target.
how you know
Yeah,
we're good friends, because I strongly believe this. If you're friends with someone who can't take a roast or can't take a joke,
Yeah.
that's not...
It's not
you
a
know,
good sign,
that's not... Yeah.
You were joking at the end. Like,
Yeah.
like none of us are like taking jabs at each other like secretly. Be like, yeah, I'm going to get him for real. It's like, it's literally fully jokes.
Yeah.
You know? Well, you were trying to make fun of my laugh for real and I was like, rookie mistake. I am the most secure person ever.
So as toxic as this all sounds, it's all great at the end of the day,
We're
right?
all having a blast, right? We're having a blast.
This reminds me of the smiling spear.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That was so funny. I'm like, it's a sword. It's a sword. What else? I'm trying to think. Like, we have a big performance coming up tomorrow. You're excited? Because you've performed once,
Yeah.
right?
Different
Yeah, I
vibe
performed
than
once.
practice, huh?
What?
Different vibe, completely different than like practicing, like actually performing.
Oh, performing? Yeah. The feeling was actually really fun. Like, you're just kind of like doing your thing and everything feels like speed times 30.
Yeah.
Like, everything feels like what is happening right now. And you look around and you see so many faces, but they don't bother you. Like, when I'm public speaking, the faces bother me. You get over it, right? But when I'm dancing, you're just kind of like having fun. Like, you don't care about the people. So it's like, it was really cool. Yeah, it was really cool.
Literally, but to be fair, that's a different performance then, because the way we were in a hall where like the stage was like, we call it the pit, so it's like a level lower, and then everyone else is sitting above, like looking down at us.
360 view.
But we're performing on a real stage floor, so that's gonna be different too, because you get the stage lights in your face,
Whoa.
so it's very different. Like you can get distracted very easily from it. So, but your choreography isn't too hard, so you should.
Yeah. That's what
It
saved
should
me.
be
Like
fine.
the first performance, it was just Privit, and I'm like, I got this. Like, there's nothing crazy going on here. Like, I can do this.
Just
Yeah.
ease into it.
And then you're dancing again. That's
On the 28th, I'm dancing Hopak too.
nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Progress is progress, baby.
I'm glowing.
But it's okay. It'll be fun. Pravit, it's gonna be different too because we have the new layer of people. But it's gonna be fun. I think because the performance we did, your first performance, we rehearsed for like hours before.
Yeah.
But this one we're only getting like one run pretty much, and then like boom, we're performing.
Oh,
So
cool. Okay.
yeah,
It'll be
interesting.
fun.
It'll be-
So fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Otherwise, what's the point?
And karaoke after.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot about that.
Oh my gosh.
That was-
we need Adrian on to tell the night of the karaoke. Because I have so many
He
questions
carried
about
that
him.
night on his back.
That, like, this
it
man
would have
drove
it would
us.
have been fun if we went like without him.
Yeah.
But it was
made
100
the
times
night.
like
Just the fact he also drove us all,
Yeah.
and like he's just like having a fun time, and I'm just like I don't know what. Kidding, I took some sick shots of you guys driving.
Oh, yeah,
but
that was nice.
yeah, like that night was. That was a lot of fun. Like we literally spent the whole day like taking care of kids. So I thought everyone's gonna be like in a pissy mood, like we're gonna be like tired, exhausted, whatever. And at first, when we went to the first bar we went to, oh yeah,
that was rough.
There was some live music there. It was so.
It was Saturday night. This man singing like acoustic country. I'm like, it's Saturday night. There was like,
Pack it up.
we brought like the average age there to like probably about 30.
Yeah.
But once our group left, it was like definitely like 70.
Yeah.
Like it was rough. It was empty. It was so dead. And then like he kept addressing the fact that it was dead.
Yeah, well, that hurts me. I hate when people do that. Like, just make use of what you have. But he like because when he was singing the song, and then I wasn't fully sure if it was done or not, and then like apparently it's rude to clap before they play their last chord or something. Someone was like, oh, you don't, and I was like, okay, whatever, fine. But then like I'm pretty sure he wanted us to clap, so we were all like kind of silent, but I was like, I'm pretty sure it's still going, but I think he like wanted us to clap for him. And then he's like, oh, it's like something like, are you guys alive out there? And I was like, oh, it hurts. I hate when people do that. Like, just take what you can get, buddy.
Yeah,
like,
that was so bad.
Take the hint. If no one's clapping, it's probably not us. Like, I will clap. I freaking cheered for a man in a blue fedora. Okay, please. Like, it's not us.
Yeah, it was like, so rough. And I love it though, because see, that's another thing I feel like that we all have in common, that we're all very go with the flow type, just kind of whatever. Yeah. Because it's literally like 11 o'clock at night, and they're like, let's go to a karaoke bar.
Yep. Downtown. So it's like, it's not even like, oh, we were already downtown. We still had to go. Like we had to travel or whatever, but it was a ton of fun. We had some karaoke. There's just like this one little random, who was it, you who found it, or was it Adrian?
Me and Adrian just Googled some spots, and then we saw pictures with the rooms, and we're like, okay, we'll try this place. And it ended up being like a hit.
Yeah, it was fine. A ton of fun. But yeah, Adrian, shout out if you're watching, if you're not. But so this man,
no, it starts out because like we're all going, right? I think you obviously went first with Nastia with Bottoms Up.
Yeah.
And then I think you and Yuri went or something. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, me and Adrian, let's go. And then so we're going through this list, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay, I know most music. I'm like, I know that we kind of have very different music tastes. Yeah. Actually, I don't even really know if you listen to music at all, to be honest.
Not my boy.
I'm gonna text and be like, listen to what Victory said about you.
Like genuinely, like I don't know what you listen to, so I'm like, okay, whatever you know, I'll do, because I'm like, there's more likely a chance that whatever you pick, I'll know than something I pick you're not gonna know. Like, so we're going through like the list, and like I'm like, okay, you know, like this, and he's like, yeah, I know that, but I'm like, he doesn't seem like confident. I'm like, okay, whatever, let's just keep looking. So like trying to find a song, and then I see Forever by Chris Brown. I'm like, recently I've been really into that song. I'm like, oh, I'm like, do you know this song? He's like, oh yeah, I know it. And I'm like, oh, you sure? And I'm like, that caught me by surprise, right? Because I was like, I don't know, you don't give me the vibes that you would listen to Chris Brown on the regular.
It's such a classic that you're not.
But yeah, that's what I was like. And then I was like, okay, so maybe he does know it, because it is like Chris Brown's most popular song. And it's a throwback, so I'm like, this man, okay, I'm like, are you and I asked him like 5 times, like, are you sure? I'm like, we can think you want to do like Party in the USA or something. And I was like, are you sure you want to do this? And he said yes. So I was like, okay, you must know it. Let's go. So we go, and instantly, he's never heard this song in his life. He's never.
Oh my gosh, this man! I don't think he got a single like beat right, like a melody. Like he got the lyrics because they're on screen, but it sounded like he was winging it, and it was.
I couldn't even like it. I was dying.
Victor was trying to sing it correct, and then at one point they were both singing something so different, and like. It was too good. Like, watching it was honestly the most entertaining thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was so good. Oh my gosh. Luckily, I filmed it. The minute I heard the first note, I was like, let's go.
Maybe I'll insert a clip if I get permission from Adrian.
If he allows us.
It's you and me, moving at the speed of like into your journey. Yeah, it's a night to join me. Come with me, I'm going all mine for the one night. It's gonna be on you, and that's what.
But oh my gosh, that whole night was really fun.
That was that song, like that. That's how I knew that it was gonna be a good night. Yeah. After that,
forever. We have to do that song.
Yeah,
every day. That's our opening act.
That's our opening act. Yeah, that has to be.
Maybe one day he'll learn.
I kept trying to make him get on beat, and it was just like no, like not picking up. Yeah, and I was like.
And then my favorite part too is like he also did another song with someone. I can't remember which one of you it was. And then he also didn't know that one, but then like every song that everyone else picked, he knew the lyrics. He was like singing along, and I was like, "Wait, why did you pick that one?" So funny. Oh my god!
Gets to a certain point in the night, and Nastia's like, yeah, Nastia and him did like Watermelon Sugar, and then Nastia's like, right before he went on, he's listening it with his ear. And I'm like, just pick a song that you know. There's like 30 songs.
He was trying to start it. Literally, he was branching out. He was like, I may not know these songs, but I'm gonna know them after tonight.
Yeah. So funny.
Good, but...
You and him did one. That one was I think my second favorite. Oh, what one was it? Say My Name.
I think
Yeah,
I have.
Say My Name.
Yeah, that's the one where you were singing one thing, he was singing another thing, and the song was on a different beat. So it literally felt like there's like the like voices in my head. Like there's 7 different voices. Like
Okay. The chorus, I knew I was on it, but the verses, I wasn't on it. I was lagged, and he was like on it, but with a different tone. So it ended up like it sounded horrible.
It was awful. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I think I found it. Where
It's like 3 different things going on. It is so funny.
and it's just worse.
That was the chorus. That's the part we did well. Yeah.
That night was literally hilarious. I was watching the videos the next day, and just like as the night goes, it just gets worse. It's so funny though. Oh my god.
That was too good.
I can't. That was that night. Like, oh my gosh, that was so. We ended up leaving at like 3.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I don't even know half the stuff we sang or how we were there for that long.
Most of that, but it was still just so much fun. Oh my gosh, like the best way to end a night after freaking taking care of kids all day.
Yeah. I also love how they ranked it too. They gave us scores.
They're just giving us freaking like out of 100. That was so rigged though.
I don't know. Me and
There were
Nastia got
times where
100,
you guys-
so.
Yeah, but there's other times you should have.
Oh yeah, we got 100s too.
Yeah.
Headlines was
Yeah.
100s.
That song was
Yeah,
good.
but you guys did not get 100 on that.
What do you
like,
mean?
I heard you guys singing that.
Murdered,
you guys.
we murdered headlines.
No, you did not. Alejandro, you Victory did. You didn't.
The headlines is my song.
You did. There was like I think the first chorus you maybe got 2 words.
This is lies, right?
No, Victory knows
I
the
don't
truth.
remember.
She's
remember
playing.
your
You're playing the I don't remember card because she doesn't want to side with me to hurt the guest's feelings. Whatever, fine. Yeah,
Okay.
no, you were great.
I had fun.
When we
I
perform,
sang with you Alejandro before, and he. Oh my gosh, I
don't know.
that. Even
I don't
your
know that
friends
song.
said that I carried.
Yeah.
It doesn't
they
matter. Why would you say we could do? Ugh.
Oh, I forgot you're named after the hit song by Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
did. How do you forget?
Yeah, Victory.
How was that for you growing up?
It was really bad. Like both of my names, I just were very easy targets. Like they hear my first name and then they immediately hear the song. The worst part was when I was serving and then like ladies would be like, "Oh, Alejandro, get me a water," and then that was really bad.
Oh, Alejandro, give me my. Can I get my birthday dinner for free? I have to tell the story later too. Wait, when did Alejandro come out though?
Let's see.
It was
2010.
peak elementary. That's like
So
that's a
you
bad
you
year.
didn't even leave
That
elementary
was rough.
school.
That must have been rough. That's why every day I'm so thankful that Fortnite didn't come out in elementary school
Why?
because of
Because
a Victory Royale.
Victory Royale, yeah, that could have been
All
better.
that about
the
your name?
kids at the fundraiser were saying that, and I was like, when they saw my name, I was like, guys.
Ooh,
That's harsh.
That's
man.
rough.
But I didn't get bullied for that.
Well, it makes you feel any better. All old men always told me, Roxanne, like the song about
Oh.
prostitutes. So
Ah,
whenever they heard my name, and my name isn't even legally Roxanne. They wouldn't even like. I'd be like, my name's Roxanne, and they're like, Roxanne, and I'm like, I'm 12. Don't.
it's a good song though.
And, or they'd be like, oh, like Oksana Bayul, the figure skater turned alcoholic, crashed her car.
Oh,
So
So now you're Roxanne.
Yeah.
Roxanne. All she want to do is party.
I'll take it. Honestly, I will take it over the. And then they're
It's
like,
good.
do you? And then they always toss in after. Do you know this after a prostitute? And I was like, yes. So leave me alone.
I'm 12.
Literally, I am 12 years old. Enough. I've been told this multiple times this year. Thanks.
Speaking of being 12, one of my favorite things.
I don't know what that
That's-
segue was.
Yeah. I'm interested though.
Okay.
Yeah. So when me and Alejandro went shopping, you went into this vintage store. First of all, you called it a thrift store, and like the guy was ready. To, like,
He was ready to
kick him
scrap.
out.
Yeah, he was ready. I'm like,
Like-
this is my first thrift experience. He was mad.
He went off on a 20-minute tangent about the difference between like vintage and thrift and how this is like all like especially like source that is like not the ripped. I was like,
yeah,
you just like you heard him.
He definitely went home and went on a Reddit page and started like thrifting is not the same.
Stupid millennials.
The whole time I had like 3 shirts I just wanted to try on, like, and I'm just gotta listen to this guy, and I had to, you know, like I really offended his whole livelihood, you know.
But yeah, so after all that, and then so I ended up finding like a sweater from Kanye's when he did like the pop-up shops all around like North America, well, actually around the world, I think they were, for the Life of Pablo, like his merch stuff. And I think I've told the story before, but I went to that back in the day in 2016, and that was when I stood 10 hours in line to get a $60 Gildan t-shirt. She's crazy. Anyway, so I found a sweater from like the Los Angeles one for literally only $40 to my ad also, which I was like, okay, that kind of hurts. But anyway, so I got it, and then I found another like piece that was really cheap, like a long sleeve shirt. So I took them, and then he saw that I had those, and he was like, oh, like you got like the Kanye merch, and I was like, yeah, like I love it, whatever, right? And he's like, oh, like did you know like that was we got those, that they were from he did like a pop-up stores around the country, like a couple years ago back in 2016. And he's like, yeah, like my sister, she actually went to that like when she was about your age. And I was like, I was like, how old do you think I am? And then I was like, I was there. And he probably was like, yo, this 10-year-old went to this thing at 2016.
It's like, surprise, surprise.
I was like, yikes, like she was there when she was your, I was like, how old do you think I am? Do I look that young? I don't feel like you don't look that young.
No, I don't look that young. Yeah, maybe she thought maybe he thought we were siblings, and I was taking my like younger sister.
Maybe
first thrifting experience.
Yeah.
I was like, yikes.
That's brutal.
Yeah. Started my life.
Oh shit, there was something else. My eyes are getting really itchy though.
You know what was weird too? The sizing. Like, I come out of the change room with the shirt on, and it's large, right? And I'm like, I'm normally a large, and I'm like, this feels weird. So I'm like, Victory, please tell me this looks normal. She gives me this little nod, like, it's too tight. And I'm like, no. Yeah, he said, like, because they're washed a lot, they, like, shrank. And I'm like, oh, it's a bummer.
Damn, that sucks.
Cute shirt.
Rip.
It's okay.
Yeah, well.
Found other stuff.
I'm sure it was good.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
I don't believe you. No, I mean, considering what you're wearing now.
What's wrong? My fit is cuter than your fit right now.
I know. I don't come here to be cute. I'm not eye candy. Alejandro, we're here to use our brains. Okay?
Okay, I got you.
No, literally, I don't think I've ever dressed up for a podcast. If I did, it was probably because I had something after or before. Oh. Never voluntarily. And also, this is Victory's hoodie, so you roasted her.
Oh, Victory has great hoodies, though.
Thanks. I'm the keys to the school. But yeah, we gotta run. Because literally, I physically gotta run.
I'm gonna do song of the week quickly.
Oh shoot! Yeah, okay. So quickly, pull out your song of the week, Alejandro.
Oh, my song of the week?
Yeah.
It's It Was a Good Day by Ice Cube. I was listening to it on a bike ride, and it gave me good energy. Do I have to play it?
No. Just say it.
Oh, yeah. Listen to that, guys.
Nice.
Okay.
My song of the week is "Lil Boat" by 88 Glam. Okay. It makes me happy for the summer.
Oh, nice. Mine is "You're Welcome" from Moana by Dwayne Johnson, because I first played it for the kid as a joke, and then I went home and I was like, this kind of fire, and I was like singing it all week long. Like, it's honestly a great song. What can I say except you're welcome? So it's a really catchy song. Big recommendation. But yeah,
thanks for coming on the pod.
Yeah,
I've had a good time. We'll have to have you back.
Yeah.
Tell us some more.
Oh yeah,
stories.
he definitely will be back for a future video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or past video. When does this come out?
Oh no. Next week. He'll be back next week.
Yeah. So make sure you come and subscribe to this channel so that you can see him again next week, because we have a super fun video planned. Dare I say, one of the most features you'll see in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
But anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by. Oh wait. Thanks everyone for listening in and tuning in. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to all our socials, and especially our YouTube channel. And I guess...
And remember, kids, don't do too much.
Okay. One more time.
And remember, kids, don't do too much.